Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th match of Ground Punchers Pub League. This time, I am once more alone. I must very much apologize for it. I had hoped to do something special for the 10th match, but nothing as special as so far is gonna happen. And, well, we're at the usual place where we start, so let's get into the draft, shall we? Looking at the bands, nothing quite unusual there. There was the first Brewmaster band, which isn't something we see too often, but other than that, I call it rather normal. We also see that Scarlet Mage has been picked. A very interesting pick as first pick. They're probably aiming for something Void-like, yet they did ban Outface this Void themselves. And we've seen a lot of people pick up a Scarlet Mage when Void's already banned, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they're actually planning to with this Skyrath pick. The Radiant then pick up a Phantom Assassin and Magnus, and I have to say I like these two picks. They might not be the two strongest heroes in the meta, but Magnus is a lot of fun with the blink and RP, and Phantom Assassin is a very interesting hero to watch. The way that she'll get in and out of any fight and survive on her own and just manage to chip you down without taking too much damage yourself. I find it quite amazing. And Magnus is one of those heroes I always do really enjoy, like Enigma or Tidehunter or Saxum, because of their huge teamfight ultimates, and those are just some ultimates I always find interesting to watch, and I always have. We now see that the Dire pick a bristled ban. I was about to say is no, not quite. It's a bristleback, a very strong offlane hero. Something I've experimented with mid and also see other players go mid. Something that could carry, but probably not the best. And I think he shines in offlane really, because of his passive bristleback and the way that he only really just needs a bit of EXP, and then he can do a lot of damage in fights. As long as he has a little EXP and a magic wand, he should be fine in any fight. Just with his ultimate.
10 seconds remaining.
Then just with his ultimate, he's going to be doing a lot of right-click damage. And not only that, but Quill Spray also does physical damage, meaning even more physical damage. And Vicious Nasal Goo also reduces armor, making him do even more damage, and that can be comboed really well with other heroes, other right-click heroes. So, and it's a kind of an interesting pick to go together with Skyrath Mage.
10 seconds remaining.
Because what Skyrath really shines at is not only doing a lot of damage himself, but also making his teammates do a lot of extra magical damage with Ancient Seal. So they have Bristleback that reduces armor, and Skyrath that increases magic damage, which is interesting, I'd say. And I think this is going to be a very interesting match to watch. Now there have been 4 bans, 3 in fact, waiting for the 4th. And Zeus has been banned out by the Radiant. Interesting, I suppose that is to ban out the Zeus Skyrath combo, whereas he would just silence you with Bolt Lightning, ult, and any hero would really be dead off the start of the fight.
10 seconds remaining.
The South has been banned out. It's a smart
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, excuse me. Silence has been banned out. A very smart ban. He's really good against Skyrath, and he's really good against Bristleback as well. If those two heroes get silenced, it could be huge trouble for them. And they also ban out the Centaur Warrunner. Something just to help Phantom Assassin get in and out of fights. Nothing too special there, I think. And the Radiant then ban out a Puck. A very mobile hero, someone that carries the silence, and also is really good in team fights because of all the AoE.
Remaining.
and very survivable, especially
5
one of the most
seconds
survivable heroes in the
remaining.
game. And well, now the Radiant, they picked an
Reserve
Enigma,
time.
something
Radiant team pick.
I think I know what the Radiant are going for in this game. They're going for some sort of big wombo combo
Dire team pick.
fight with Magnus RP, scare back into a giant black hole on as many heroes as possible. Phantom Assassin gonna get a Battle Fury, go in, blink in, attack, and just crit. And if she crits once, that's gonna hit all the heroes on the black hole. Now Dire, they pick up an Earthshaker to kind of counter this Enigma, because if he isn't caught in the black hole or the RP,
10
he can
seconds
fissure from long
remaining.
range and stop the black hole. But what the Radiant
seconds
counter that with
remaining.
is they see the opportunity. They pick a Rubik that is most likely where the plan is to
Reserve the
steal
time.
Echo Slam. The plan is to steal Echo Slam and use it in combination with the Magnus RP and Enigma Black Hole. So these fights, they could go any way depending on the execution. So far I'd say they're very equal. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting game. And Disruptor
Radiant
now,
team banned.
I don't like this pick. It's really, really good. He's really good in team fights. And I suppose the Dire's plan is to go head-on against the Radiant's head-on combo.
10
Basically, the
seconds
Dire are
remaining.
picking in for 5-man strat, and the Radiant started
5
off by picking a
seconds
5-man strat.
remaining.
So it's going to be a very interesting, very fast-paced and
Reserve time.
fast-paced and active game, I think. And looking at the heroes so far, I'd say it's very much up to his execution. If this Rubik plays well, he can turn a fight, but the same can this Earthshaker or Disruptor. And now I understand why the Dire pick up a Disruptor when they're going in for a 5-man strat, but the problem is they're picking a Disruptor into a Rubik, and those are just even more really good spells for a Rubik to steal.
Dire team ban.
And the Radiant decides to ban out a Spectra, okay? So obviously they're expecting the Team Jacob with Dire to pick up a carry next, which I completely agree with. Looking at their heroes, they're gonna put
10
Scareth mid,
seconds remaining.
Earthshaker Disruptor support with a Bristleback off lane.
Radiant
But Spectra
team
wouldn't be
pick.
their pick. They want some hero that could 5-man early on, and that could be a Juggernaut or a Sven. Something that's really strong and just going in early in the game and fighting. Meanwhile, the Dire decide that they want to ban out a Tidehunter. Once, well, that a bit more interesting. They expect that this Magnus goes
10
mid and the Phantom
seconds
Assassin
remaining.
carry, but the Phantom Assassin and Magnus
5
both could
seconds
go two
remaining.
completely different roles. Like Magnus could go offlane, PA could go mid, or
Reserve
any
the
combination of the
time.
two possibilities. So the Radiant really have a lot of opportunity of what they want to do with this last pick, but looking at their picks so far, I'm expecting them to take a strong offlane, and just like the Dire predicted,
Dire
and that's why they
team
banned out the
pick.
Tidehunter because of his big ravage. But instead, the Radiant pick an all-out world devourer. So this Magnus is gonna go offlane, the out OD is gonna go mid, and they're gonna have another big ultimate to fight with. So I'd say like the Radiant are very predictable so far, but looking at the last two picks of the Dire, I'm expecting
10
them to pick
seconds
something very
remaining.
similar. They're gonna pick an early fighting carry, maybe not
5
a
seconds
big
remaining.
level 6 ulti based carry, but something that can just fight early.
Reserve time.
And I always think that a good option for fighting early is Juggernaut. Once he hits level 6, he can kill just about any hero he encounters, unless he's really behind. Level 6 is just that mark for Juggernaut to start running around, and when his ult's on cooldown he farms, just when it's about to go off cooldown he goes looking for a kill. And Well, it's gonna be interesting to
10
see what they're gonna pick. They have 8
remaining.
seconds to pick up their last hero. What will they be? What will it be? Will they pick
seconds
something
remaining.
really daring,
Legion
or
Commander.
they pick up a Legion Commander? An option I hadn't thought of, but I like it. She's really good early. She snowballs really, really hard if she gets a good start. And she doesn't rely on her ult to do all the damage. So I think that's a really, really smart pick. And I think this is going to be a very, very fun game. So let's look forward to it, shall we? If I should call a winner in this game, I'm not quite sure who I'd call. Because it's very much up to the early game. Whoever
10
gets the best
seconds
early
remaining.
game is going to have an edge.
5 seconds remaining.
But after the early game, it's a lot up to the execution of the fights. Because Radiant, they have a really, really strong wombo combo. But that's not going to mean anything if they don't manage to execute it properly. If they don't manage to combo it up properly, then what's that strong wombo combo actually gonna do? And I just noticed, but the Dire have 2 counters towards the Enigma. Scarlet Mage, whom has Ancient Shield that can actually be used from a rather large distance, and at the same time they have Fissure, another long-ranged stun that others just a silence. So they have a fair bit of option of how they want to stop the Enigma, and if he doesn't catch those 2 in the black hole, well, there's no saying how the fight's gonna turn out. Right now we're just waiting for the Disruptor to pick up his hero. Also, the Skarath Mage, despite most Skaraths going mid or going support nowadays, this one actually is going mid, and I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out because he's up against an Outworld Devourer, the hero that counters intelligence heroes, and he's an intelligence hero, so he might just have a lot of trouble in that lane, and I think he's most likely gonna lose that lane even. Whereas the Dyers, they're most likely going to win their tri lane since they're up against a rather weak offlane hero.
My thanks.
What they I'm about to say they might just aggressive tri lane up against this dual lane. Since Enigma's going to go jungle, there's only going to be a dual lane bot. And if they go up against that, they could challenge it. But at the same time, they don't exactly have the best supports for aggressive tri-lane, and Scars runs top. Okay. How are they planning to do this?
As foretold, it is
Legion
in
runs mid.
the bag.
Disruptor runs top. Earthshaker runs top. And Bristleback runs bot. Who's farming her then?
30
Looks
seconds
to be the
to
Skarath.
battle.
So they predicted the OD mid, and they simply counter it by putting Legion mid. A smart move. I'm a bit skeptical about putting the Skarath as a carry top lane because what is he actually going to do with that amount of farm he gets? But I suppose it's better than having him. My God, that's loud. Okay. I suppose it's better than having the Skarath shot down completely
The battle
at
begins.
the right start of the game. I'm just gonna pick up the Bunny Rune, Skarath Edge, and well, that's gonna bring that early edge that hasn't come on the graph yet.
Handle 3 of me.
Disruptor. He's sticking around mid. I'm not quite sure why. Looks like he's just gonna go ward. Meanwhile, at top, it's the Skarath and Earthshaker up against that or the Magnus, and I'd say that this Magnus is still gonna lose because he's not a very strong offlane hero. Whereas I bought this Bristleback up against a PA and a Rubik, when I think this Bristleback has a fair chance of winning. If he stays high on mana and doesn't spam too much, then he can easily harass this Phantom Assassin. Oh, ow.
Denied.
And at the same time get the last hits and the XP he wants. And this Rubik cannot really do much to stop him. So I think this Bristleback's just gonna have a really good time bot lane. Now mid's probably the most interesting lane because that's the one that the Dire decided to swap out so that Scarlet would shut down, and this kinda makes it vital that this Legion, the whole point of getting Legion was that he was gonna get a lot of EXP early. Whereas I bought this Ruby, he's gonna go in for a bit of Rast. I'm not gonna go for kill though. Okay. But yeah, this Legion wants a really good early start, and if she doesn't get that, might be really bad. So how she's gonna do up against this OD is gonna be a big part of the game. And looking at the last hits, this OD is leading like quite a lot. He's winning the lane handsomely, but this Disruptor, he sticks around. He tries to get the OD out of here. He knows that they don't need him top, so he stays mid. And he might just die. He's very close to dying actually. There's the glimpse. They might get the first blood on OD even instead. There's a big dive from the Legion. Legion might just turn around and be dead. There's the Salvamer. There's his last tower shot, and the first blood goes to OD. Disruptor almost also dies in the process, and OD runs top.
First time for everything.
Nice patience from the Outlaw Devourer. Nice knowing of how long he can stick around, knowing he had his salve available. And a bit of the Legion just overextended a bit there. If she hadn't chased after, that would not have been. She wouldn't have had to die there. That's gonna put her in a really bad situation. But will it actually matter all that much? Of course, the OD is gonna be a big nuisance in this game, but this Bristleback's actually currently equal to the OD and the PA in last hits, and the Scarlet at top is sitting on top of the last hits chart. The off lane and the safe lane are currently the ones getting the most farm on the Dire side, and they're equaling. They're going equal to the Radiant for the most part. This Bristleback's actually getting sewn out quite a bit here, so very nicely played from Rubik and PH zoning him out. I gotta admit. It's a bit of a Legion, I'd say. He doesn't have any mana anymore. This is dangerous for him. And the nigga's running in around from the back now. He doesn't know that he's there. This Bristleback looks to be going down, and yes, he does.
How many daggers am I holding up?
They do take his life, and Phantom Assassin gets off with an easy 250 gold. So he got a bit overconfident there. Forgot to keep an eye on the Enigma. He actually did have a ward here. Oh, it doesn't spot it, does it? Oh, it might only just have. I suppose he didn't check the minimap enough, but he should have known that was gonna happen, and he didn't. Oh, Earthshaker's hiding here. There's no Magnus behind him. If he gets caught here, that could be really bad. Oh dear, Earthshaker. Oh, hello. Oh, he's just gonna chase after him. He doesn't need his clarity anymore. Oh dear, meanwhile, up against this Legion. And Earthshaker's just gonna retreat. Scarlet completely free farming top lane. Disruptor sitting really low on health. He should probably back to base, and it looks like that's where he's going. Maybe. I'm a bit unsure of what he's doing. And this Enigma just runs up, takes this rune every time. Gets a bounty rune this time. Last time that wasn't in this rune. Got him killed. Odie uses his ult and then what he doesn't know. Both supports from the Dire are there waiting for him. Oh, this Disruptor only just manages to get survived by the pressed attack from Legion Commander. Very nice pressed attack. That just saves the Disruptor's life, and they didn't manage to get the kill on the Odeon. Magnus, he's in a bit of trouble here. He looks to be going down to the Skarath. That's gonna get a solid kill on this Magnus. Yes, indeed, he just go down.
Think of it
17
as a
seconds on the
new
sideline.
beginning.
And more free farms for the Skyra. Now, of course, this is all nice and good for the. Oh, meanwhile, a Bristleback is gonna have a bit of trouble bot, and he's gonna be going down to the PA and Rubik. So I was talking about how easy he was gonna have it at bot, but it looks like I was very much wrong. He's falling behind, and he gave up 2 kills. Fair enough. Very well played. But as I was saying, this Skyra, like, it's all nice and dandy that he's getting all this farm and he's getting a solo kill and all. But can he make enough of a difference with it? That's the big thing.
My gratitude.
Because he's not a hero that's usually put in the safe lane for this very reason. That even if he gets all the farm that a safe lane here is going to get, what is he actually going to do with it? And Disruptor's DC's here, they're going to try and wait for it. Minus NA Scarlet Mage equals Rage Quit. I don't think so, mate. Nice awareness of the enemy items though. It's Enigma. Roaming around. What? Bristleback. Where's Rubik? He's in base. The Bristleback doesn't know this. I'm surprised this Bristleback hasn't gotten any levels of nasal goo. It could really help him up against trying to get any solo kills, so I suppose he's not going to try and get his solo kills early on. That's very interesting. He also got a stat shield after one of these 2 deaths he had, because he doesn't need that damage block. He just needs that to try and survive. Interesting. Legion Commander actually sitting with a haste rune. Not a lot of mana, that can't really do anything. When she hits level 6, she'll have mana for duel. They could get a kill on this OD. But do they have the damage? I don't think they do. I don't think 1 duel is going to be enough. This Disruptor barely does any damage. If Earthshake was there, I'd say it would be doable. But without him there, then I've got to question the capability of which they have to kill him. But of course, this Legion could just rotate into any other lane and try and get a kill, possibly on this Phantom Assassin. If she just duel the Phantom Assassin, the PA is going to be in big trouble. And now we see the Disruptor reconnects.
Your loyalty will be rewarded.
Yes, he's gonna run into the Enigma. Oh. There's the Thunderstrike just there. Could do a bit of damage. That's also UC, he runs away from it. There's a Malefice. He's gonna try and do a bit of damage to this Enigma. Nice. Nice shield. I forgot his name. Kinetic Field. A Bristleback, he's not actually there. He's in a really weird position. But it looks like this Disruptor's gonna manage to kill the Enigma, and Legion's running in with the haste rune, just running behind Disruptor. Bristleback, of course, does get the kill. And you know what? Earthshake could go spot. He knows that he's going to be able to get into a kill here and get some XP and gold, so we'll just tank the tower for a bit. They're getting juked by this PA, but there's the Fisher. Just waiting for the Disruptor. Disruptor's really low. If PA goes on him, he might just be dead. Just one more hit. There you go. There you go. PA gets a kill onto the Disruptor while he's getting chased down. There's a duel being used. Legion almost the one to die and just die just after he wins the duel, or she wins the duel rather. Bristleback Black Hole gets used on him, and he looks to be dead right now. He might just run out there. One more hit. There you go. He goes down to the Rubik that now gets out with a double kill. And no return kills, so a 2-for-2 trade. Actually a 2-for-3. That was terribly executed by the Radiant, if I have to be honest. That was not a good fight. They ran in there and they just chased around the PA for too long. Earthshaker, actually knowing that this Enigma is just gonna stick around, runs in and fishes him once, gets the kill, and he could stick around for this Rubik even. He doesn't decide to do so though. Runs off. These 2 supports, they're going towards mid. They could be trying to get a kill on this Legion. The problem is though, they don't know Magnus is here. He has an Invis rune. RP's up. There you go. He misses his cure. He uses RP though. These two supports are going to go in for it right now. There's one Fisher. Legion's still alive. Press the attack doing a lot of work. There's one. There's the Echo Slam. There's the stun. Duel's been used. Magnus looks to be going down with the OD. There you go. That's a second one duel for Legion. Glimpse been used. Not really. Doesn't really pull back the Enigma all that far, but will he be able to chase into this? At least the Legion commander wants to. He does a fair bit of damage, and it looks like they'll be able to get the kill. One more hit. There you go. Goes down. And the TP has been cancelled by the Rubik. Meanwhile, Scar gets free farm top, almost seeing a 2,000 gold. It's gonna be interesting. And Bristleback still having a bad time at bot. Very nice, very nice fight there from the Dire. In that fight, they definitely knew their limits, as opposed to the last fight. They knew how they were to run around. They chased really well. They managed to get in hits and not just get out-kited all the time. The two supports were quick on reacting to the Legion commander being in trouble. And the usage of the Echo Slam was really nice in my opinion. To show up the new he didn't need to use all too many of his spells, and I don't even think he had the mana to anyway.
How about that?
Oh, and Magnus goes down top to what's the be a Scarith combo. Meanwhile, Rubik gets the kill onto the Scarith. Earthshaker though might just take revenge for the Scarith. One more enchant totem maybe? No, he backs off. He knows that he might just die if he sticks around. This Rubik knows that he might just be able to get the kill. Looks like it. Enchant totem. There's the telekinesis. One more hit. One more. There you go. Gets it with the Fate Bolt. Meanwhile, PA gets a solo kill onto the Bristleback and Broad. I'm not quite sure how a PA solo kills a Bristleback, but obviously it's possible. And I'd say that's really bad for this Bristleback. Really bad sign. There you go. Stack Storm been used. Duel been used. They don't. There's 3 heroes here up against Legion and Disruptor. They might just run back out of there. It's haste rune. So Legion's pretty much safe. RP been used on Disruptor only, and he looks dead. There you go. He goes down. Earthshaker's here though. He has Echo Slam in just a few seconds. But Legion TP'd out of there, and they're not gonna be going in for a fight. Meanwhile, Scarith sticks top and is farming, which probably an Orchid Malevolence. Yeah. Still doesn't really see a lot of mana. They blocked off the OD. Really nice Fisher there. He gets to use Banish, but will it save him? I don't think it will. Up against 4 heroes, no way. There's the duel been used. Third duel one from Legion gives him 30 extra damage. He's been really good at using these duels. I don't believe he's lost a single one yet, but he has won the 3 out of the 4, if I have my counting right. And this team, they've also been really active with smokes, and they're smoking and they're looking for a kill on any hero here. They ran to the jungle. They found Enigma, but he's really nicely hit him, but obviously not well enough, because they catch him even though he was in the fog. Legion runs in and gets the kill. Rubik's here and PA's here. They want to fight. This Disruptor, he looks really dead. He just gets to use static stun and gets out of there. Bristleback wants to chase after the PA. The PA is really powerful. Can't really do anything to kill him. OD's here. Earthshaker. There you go. There's the Fisher. There's Enchant Totem. There's the Echo Slam. But Magnus comes and gets the kill onto the Earthshaker, and OD wins the duel up against the Legion. That looked like a one fight. While Bristleback just gets the kill and Rubik dies himself. It's off to the tower. So the Dire had the fight, but the Radiant reacted really well to it. They CP'd everyone in, and they ended up winning the fight instead. Only losing, I believe, the Enigma died, and the Rubik as well. And now the entire Dire team, they're TPing and they want to defend this tower. They have been spotted. Legion also lost his first duel, so that's bad. Oh, there's the black hole onto 2 heroes. Is there Fisher though? No, the Fisher's been used. There's the RP. These are the combos we've been looking for. The tower meanwhile chipping away at OD, almost killing him off. The 2 heroes that TP in at the start, they are now dead. Bristol back. He wants to go in for some kills. This really nice fish onto 3 heroes. He needs to go onto the Rubik. Imprison that might just be enough to save the Rubik though. No, the Skyrath is here. He can do a lot. He doesn't have the mana for his ult. He still has a lot of arcane bolts. And he just take out the Rubik.
Take that as you will.
I don't think they'll push this. I just think they'll calmly back off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Scarith Mage is now only 40 gold away from a full upgrade. Only 14 minutes into the game. Very nice. A really early Orchid. Hasn't got upgraded boost now, but I expect to see that soon. And after the Orchid, I'm expecting some more mana regen, and then as a carry, Scarith probably gonna go in for an Aghanim set.
Dire's middle
And
tower has
Legion Device
been
up the mid tower.
denied.
And they all gathered up mid again. They're ready to fight once more. And this is what I talked about. This game is just gonna be an active game because both teams want to 5-man instantly, and that's what they're doing. PA pressuring the bottom tower really well. Has a
Dire's bottom
catapult.
tower is under attack.
Let's range creep tank up, and she's probably gonna tank it up with the catapult. No, she'll just back off for a bit. Catapult gets to live though, and this tier 1 bot's probably gonna get killed down. Meanwhile, the entire Dire team, they're smoked up. This Enigma doesn't know it. Actually, he might just have seen it because he runs out of there, only using it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And yeah, they must have seen it. They must have had a ward there. This ward probably spotted it because this PA also backed off.
Dire's bottom
She's playing
tower
it really
has
safe while
fallen.
still managing to get the bottom tower thanks to the catapult. And top tower died. I'm not quite sure when. This must have been quite a bit ago. I just didn't notice. Okay. Interesting. But this OD, does he have a TP? He does have a TP, so he can be there for the fight, and he's pretty close to a mech even. Just a bit, 450 gold away. And he'll have his full mech. And meanwhile, he's gonna pressure top tower. I think the Dire, they're wasting a lot of time just sitting as 5, but they're not finding her.
Dire's
Disruptor
top
gets
tower
crit
is
down
under
and fade
attack.
bolted by the Rubik.
Radiant's middle
He was
tower
in a
is
bad
under
position. They
attack.
tried to ward, but got spotted and got killed. I'm sorry, Disruptor, but that you were just in a bad position. And
Radiant's bottom tower is
this
under
is looking
attack.
really bad for the Dire
Dire's
because
top
they sit at
tower is
5 and
under
4
attack.
all the time, but they don't manage to pressure or push anywhere. Meanwhile, the Radiant, they just station 2 or 3 heroes there, while the rest of them go off and farm. And well, okay, they're gonna go top and try and kill this Devour, and well, he's pretty dead. And then another Witcher goes to Legion Commander. They manage to defend top tier 1, but they have to deny it now as well. And they're gonna push your top instead, but the tier 1's already gone. How much is it gonna be worth? But other than that OD death, we see that PA's free farming bot pressuring the tower as she wants to. And the Enigma also just farming up, while the entire Dire team isn't really doing that, and that's probably going to create an advantage towards the Radiant. And we do see it. They're almost 5,000 gold
Dire's
ahead
bottom tower is
and
under
4,000
attack.
XP ahead because they're just spending their time so much better instead of just sitting as 5. It's really strong to sit as 5, but it's not very efficient and very nice clip, so they're probably going to get a kill on the Rubik here. Everyone TP's in for it though. Really nice Fisher blocks him off. There's the blink, there's the black hole. Just waiting for the RP. Gets silenced up. Starkstorm might just save these heroes. There's the Echo Slam. There's the turnaround. Oh, the ult though. The winner, I think the Magnus won a duel up against Legion for obviously. And Rubik gets a double kill onto Earthshaker, and PA gets in, gets the Scarith Mage, and Bristleback is also dead now. One more hit, there you go, he goes down. Disruptor's the only one to run out of there. And full BKB onto the PA. Well, oh, let's try and use this, shall we? So 3 deaths, and every ult was used, I believe.
Dire's top
Sanity's
tower
eclipse,
is
there you
under
go.
attack.
So top tower
Dire's
goes down
top
to the
tower has
Black
fallen.
Hole and RP, or SRP. He didn't actually use RP, did he? Wow, okay. So even without RP that fight, it was really close. Nice turnaround from the Dire, but the Sanity's Eclipse just turned it around once more. And, well, the Radiant ended up getting out ahead. Okay. Interesting. And this is just not gonna help the case. This is now
Radiant's
5,000
bottom tower is
definitely
under attack.
for both charts. And
Radiant structures are fortified.
well, Legion's finally doing the right thing, trying to pressure towers off by herself, but maybe she shouldn't be completely alone, but because as we see that she's gonna get killed off now. And PA gets yet another kill, as if
Radiant's bottom tower
she
is
wasn't
under
doing
attack.
okay already. Sitting on Halman the Dominator, BKB, and now 1600 gold. Wizard here. Who's gonna pick it up? Who's gonna pick it up? Not Disruptor. No, Magnus is. The Radiant, they're gathering up bot. It looks like they're gonna try and pressure that. They have the
Dire's bottom tower is
Devin
under
is on
attack.
Magnus. He doesn't have his blink yet. I would expect him to have it by now, but he doesn't. So I suppose he's really been shut down and not lane stop, and they've stopped up this farm. But
Dire's structures are fortified.
that's not the big deal because the entire Dire team running up the same thing. They just smoke. They should know someone's there. They do drop a Sentry Ward. Magnus tries to get out there. There's the glimpse. There's a static field, and this Magnus should be dead unless he gets saved by his team. Just waiting for the black hole. He's still alive. He's really tanky. Disruptor goes down to the PA. OG dies off way back in the fight with Legion. He's running and she wants to get the Magnus now. She duels him. He's going to be going down. Scarlet doesn't have his ult, already used it. Bristleback living off. That Crimson card doing a lot of work, but PA meanwhile blinks in and just manages to kill off the Scarlet. Earthshake gets a revenge kill onto the Enigma, but PA just roaming around the fight doing so much triple silence. Jesus. Gets a rampage.
Down they all go.
And will she also get Legion? Maybe? Oh, this is really close. Oh my god! And the PA gets a second rampage! Legion! Just not enough. The Scarlet even fought back for that, and the PA didn't even die. My god. 2 rampages for the PA. That's... wow! Another 2,500 gold goes to the PA. She now has a full bash and still another 2,000 gold to use. Holy hell. Level 19. Well above everyone else. The thing just went away. That's annoying. The next highest hero is level 14. That's the Skarath Mage. My god, that was not good for the Radiant. This is going up towards 10,000 gold. And the XP disadvantage. My holy hell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I've gotta say this it's looking bad. This Rubik even roaming around our jungle is warding. And no one's gonna stop him. So that fight, that I'm not even sure what to say about it. They the BKB is just too strong on PA. They didn't manage, they couldn't shut her down, and she just jumped around the fight, did a lot of damage without getting shut down. And there's really nothing else I can say. That holy hell. And this is looking bad for the Dire, at least. I'm not sure what they should be doing right about now, because up against the PA this fed, their best chance is probably just to kill off the PA at the start of the fight and then try and deal with everyone else. That's really hard though, because meanwhile they're trying to kill the PA, they have to avoid a black hole, or at least survive a black hole, an RP, and a Sanity's Eclipse with any spell that Rubik steals. And Radiant know they're well ahead, so they're actually just gonna go top now. Pressure this 2-2. They're all sitting here, and they're ready to fight. Bristleback, he gets caught out. They're gonna rotate in for him, maybe not. Maybe they'll just banish him and let him run
Radiant's
out.
bottom
Looks like it.
tower is under attack.
While this is happening, the Dire creeps, they're pushing bot tower, so that's a bit of gold going towards the Radiant, or the Dire. And the Radiant, they're wasting a lot of time. There you go, goes in, gets a kill onto the Legion. Didn't even need to use the BKB there, really. The bash is
Dire's
just
top tower is under attack.
and she chases out the entire Dire team. There you go, just waiting, going in for the first fight. Punch guard might just save him. This RP gets to the heroes, gets them back. 2 heroes killed off. First back probably went down now as well, even with the Punch guard. And Scarf Mage is now killed off as well. Entire team
Dire's
just
top
got wiped
tower is under
and
attack.
nothing to do about it. They got jumped on in that fight, and well, they didn't really fight back. They just kind of got killed off. They tried to retreat, but up against the
Dire's
PA,
top tower
Blink
has
RP,
fallen.
it's really hard to retreat. That's the problem here. But well, they got wiped, and now the Radiant, they're already ready for
Dire's top
round
tower
2.
is under
Black
attack.
hole was used. Standing is good. And they had a mech to heal them up, so they're just gonna go in with the 2-3 and probably a rack. And I don't think I can defend it.
Dire's
There's no
structures
static
are
storm.
fortified.
Duel's not gonna be a big use.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gareth is gonna be there.
Dire's top
Echo Slam,
tower
there you go,
is
hits
under
4 heroes, doing so much damage! Fisher takes down the Enigma, no black hole now! But the Fisher's been stolen, kills off a lot of heroes. And the BKB on Phantom Assassin doing so much work.
under attack.
Magnus blinks in. Earthshaker, he's doing a lot of work. He's really the MVP of the Dire team, at least, I'd say. There's, okay,
Dire's top
failed Mystic
tower
Flare.
has fallen.
Bristleback almost gets killed off by the Rubik, but the Earthshaker's there. He's ready to get the kill. There you go. 1 enchant on Bristleback chases in, so greedy, so this guy gets killed off. Meanwhile, they manage to kill off the Phantom Assassin way in the back there. But 2 buybacks were burst for that fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, well, I'd say that's still worth it. Even though they had to burn 2 buybacks, I'd say it's still worth it. They got the 4 heroes and they defended the ranks. They had the biggest gold and EXP change, as you can see from the fight recap.
Radiant's
I'm
bottom
not sure
tower
what
is
really to
under
fight there.
attack.
And I'm very surprised they won. That's the Earthshaker, just a huge MVP. That Echo Slam was so huge, doing so much damage. As you can see, he did up to 4 times more damage than anyone else on his team. The Disruptor really not really doing much. Probably with next fight with the Static Storm, he can contribute a lot more. I have to say that the Earthshaker just doing it that fight. Without the Earthshaker there, they would have most definitely lost the ranks. Very well played, and I've got to call him an MVP at least of the Dire team. And he's going for items now. He knows that he needs that kind of stuff, and well, with an Earthshaker on your team, I would almost say that this Disruptor or this Gareth Mage should go for a Veil of Discord. This Gareth Mage actually sitting on Ghost Stepper, making him pretty survivable against the PA, but how much difference that's gonna make when the PA has a leak is, well, we'll see that in a moment. The Dire, they're actually trying to defend this, but Roche just gets killed off.
Roshan has fallen
They
to
don't
the
get a chance to
Radiant.
stop it. So they back off, and they're gonna get ready to defend their tier 3 now. Also, I've been from the start been very skeptical about the Crimson Guard, but seeing in these games, it seems to have really big potential and really makes you way more survivable with both its active and its passive armor plus health regen plus stuff.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This Legion, didn't really get the start she was looking for, and that's why
Dire's middle tower
I was kind of
has
skeptical about
fallen.
Mid, because she's a very snowbally hero, as I said, and if she doesn't get a good start, and she needs that good start to really make a big impact in this game. She has had an impact, but she's actually only sitting on a Blink Dagger, and if we're looking at worth, she's down at the 5th place, even behind the Rubik of the Radiant. Oh, I must very much apologize for that. But this Legion hasn't had the big impact. If the game keeps going, she could start having a big impact. But if it doesn't, well, then I'm not quite sure what to expect. And, well, okay, I know what to expect. If it doesn't, then the Radiant are gonna lose. They're gonna win. Because even with that fight, it's just a tiny dip down, and they're already up at 15,000 gold advantage. Again, the XP, it's just a bit harder to get back up, but it looks like they're doing pretty well at it. I can just spawn the boundary. Interesting. Legion actually sitting on 3,000 gold. I'm interested to see what she's gonna go for. What's she gonna do with 3,000 gold? I certainly hope she's not going. Well, they're gonna wait for a moment because there's a black hole. Echo Slam doesn't catch the Enigma though, so it's gonna be wasted. Forcer's gonna go down. Rubik's even gonna steal Echo Slam, and Disruptor disconnects. There's the pause. Really, it doesn't matter because the Radiant can just finish now. But they're gonna politely wait. And, well, meanwhile that happens, let's look at the fight. 4 heroes died. Only Magnus took damage. Basically, well, the Mac had been used, so. Earthshaker, the only one doing damage on the Dire team. 2,000. Nicely, but that wasn't.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
Well, that black hole was really nice. Just called out the important heroes, and I think the fight could have gone a lot better if that Echo Slam stun had hit the Enigma, but it didn't. And that just
Dire's middle tower is
that was
under
just
attack.
the moment when the
Dire's structures are fortified.
this Earthshaker was just gonna be. He just has to be really standard, like sit there, hands off keyboard mouse.
Dire's middle tower
God
has
damn it.
fallen. Dire's
Stop,
middle barracks
really.
are under attack.
If he doesn't catch the Enigma in a situation like that,
Dire's
there's
middle
nothing I can
barracks
do.
have- Dire's
That's
middle
the last
barracks
fight.
have fallen.
That's 2 racks down. I'm not sure if they're just gonna go for throne or go for the 3rd racks. Looks like they're just rushing in for throne.
Dire's middle
And
tower
yes, they
is
will.
under
So
attack.
30-minute game, and it finishes now. The Dire team, they're alive. They might go in for a kill. Scarth, not enough to kill off Magnus, but with the help of the
Dire's
Fisher.
middle tower
Let's look at
has
some Fisher.
fallen.
Fisher from Earthshaker will be possible. Disruptor, go
Dire's
down.
middle tower is
Rubik,
under attack.
also gonna go down. A bit more extra damage from the Phoenix. Wow, a bit more extra damage to the Legion, but it didn't really matter against this PA, does it now? Mystic Flare, they might just get a PA, but she still has the Aegis and a full Butterfly. Jesus!
Cannot outsmart them.
And she's okay, she'll just BKB. I'm not quite sure why, because she's probably gonna die here in a moment. Actually, the lifesteal keeps her alive. She'll just tank up to the tower damage. Oh, maybe she can lifesteal that. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there you go. She goes down. That's the Aegis been used. Enigma's down, but PA's alive. Rubik's there to stop him for a bit. And crit. Holy hell. Mystic Flare might be enough to kill off the Rubik. And the crit on the Scar has killed him off. Fisher, a lot of BK buybacks used. Doesn't really matter though. Not really, because they already lost. Tier 4 goes down in 1 hit. The Static Storm doesn't really do anything.
Dire's middle tower
They're
is
chasing his
under.
PA,
Dire's
but they're
middle
not really
tower
gonna
has
be able to kill her, are
fallen.
they? Oh, Earthshaker. He really wants to kill though. Nice Ghost Scepter. Let's use that. Oh, Mystic Flare. Silence.
Radiant's
The Earthshaker
bottom
just
tower
one
is
more
under
Fisher,
attack.
one more anything. But the Magnus is there though. He's ready to stop this.
Dire's ancient
Stop
is
any
under
blink
attack.
attempt from this Earthshaker. There you go. RP been used. 2 heroes hit. There you go. PA blinks back in with the BKB.
Dire's
And kill off
ancient
both
is
the heroes.
under attack.
This is Disruptor. Well, looks like
Radiant's
he's going to
bottom
do that.
tower is under attack.
And the PA lives. And they are in, the throne goes down. GG. Well played.
Dire's radiant victory.
Wow, I'd say that was the early game. It was a nice idea they had to put the Scar at top and Legion mid. But the problem was that this guy just couldn't do enough with that good start. That's why you don't put a Scarrath in safe lane, because he can't do enough with it. Bristol, like, he had a good start. He started off really nicely at bot, but then he started losing. And this PA just rampaged through twice in this game. So yeah. Really well played from the Radiant. And also well played from the Dire, but unfortunately they did lose the game. I feel like both teams had really nice drafting. But in the end it just came down to execution, and the Radiant were just better on that front. So, thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed. As always, you can leave a comment in the section below. If you have any sort of critique, put it there. You can, if you want me to do something different next time, if you want me to improve something or stop doing something, please just tell me down there. Or you can go to my Twitter, twitter.com/Saxum11. There is a link in the description below as well. There you can always tweet at me if you want me to do anything different, or you can just follow me if you want to get any sort of updates on live streams and my YouTube videos. You can also go to my Twitch, where you'll see my live streams. I try to stream at least once a week there. And right now I have Assassin's Creed Black Flag going there. You won't see much Dota since I try and keep it separated from Dota. Maybe this is a bit of useless plugging. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it now? Because, well, it's too late. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!